Homer, whose brain was originally only the size of a walnut, also possessed a talent that fascinated thousands of women. One day, Lisa painted a classical beauty portrait. With her superb painting skills, she gave her two aunts a beauty makeover. However, the two aunts really didn't want to wait any longer, so they decided to take a nap first. Meanwhile, Bart suddenly jumped out. He declared he was going to ruin this oil painting.
This isn't a photograph. I'm not just gonna paint you into my— Ah!
6 months of hard work destroyed. Lisa threw the paint palette in anger. Bart easily dodged it, but unexpectedly, the palette flew onto her aunt's head. Bart told Lisa not to worry and poured paint thinner on her aunt's head. However, the paint thinner dissolved a large hole in her hair. Lisa suggested they now needed to find a wise adult for help.
Oh, I get to enjoy this, but I'm not responsible.
Lisa reminded Homer that as the guardian, he had to take responsibility. Homer was also willing to try Lisa's solution. A few minutes later, a pretty decent hairstyle appeared on Patty's head. Although they didn't understand how Homer did it, at this moment Selma also wanted a new hairstyle.
Homer Simpson, do me. I meant my hair.
Oh!
Idiot.
Marge was happy to see her sister with a new hairstyle, never expecting that Homer actually had a talent for being a hairdresser.
You two look good. Open casket good.
A strange woman suddenly rang the doorbell, saying she came to find the best hairstylist in town. Homer explained he wasn't a hairdresser, just helped them fix their hair. In response, the woman simply pulled out a bill.
$100! Marge, how much is that in smackaroos?
100!
Woohoo!
Homer picked up the curtain, scissors, and comb, and got straight to work. A few minutes later, another fashionable style was born. The woman was very satisfied and asked Homer if he planned to open a hair salon. Marge asked Homer how he learned to cut hair. Homer said only by losing hair does one learn to cherish it.
You better not be pushing your hair again. No, I'm just exploring my body. You better be. Oh, hair, I'll love you when you're old and gray. Huh? Well, two can play at that game.
His dream was to design hairstyles and cut hair, earning money by cutting hair, so he wanted to open a hair salon. Marge was somewhat worried about this, but eventually supported Homer's idea. Afterwards, the family selected the cheapest storefront. After the official opening, the small shop had good business, but Homer couldn't be happy, because women always like to complain when getting their hair cut. Homer could still handle one or two, but everyone was the same, and once they started talking, they couldn't stop. Homer had no interest in listening to Marge talk to him either. He even stopped Maggie's attempts to comfort him. The next day, Homer continued working. The sound of chatting filling the room couldn't make him happy, and because the customer is king, he couldn't ignore their chatting. Finally, Homer could only ask if anyone present just wanted a haircut. At this moment, a customer walked toward him.
I don't want a conversation.
Oh?
I just want you to listen while I talk about the loser I'm married to.
Homer couldn't take it anymore and rushed out of the barber shop. While running, he cut the jump rope. He also cut a passerby's dog leash and the rope of a drawbridge.
These are really good scissors.
Homer came to the bar to pour out his pain. Barry said this was Homer's safe haven. Suddenly, everyone exhibited the flaw of nagging wives. Homer collapsed onto the table in despair. Moe told Homer to calm down a bit. Homer looked up, saw Moe, screamed, and ran out of the bar.
The freaky ad campaign they're running.
Homer was ready to close the shop. At this moment, the police chief came with his wife.